everybody, welcome to another Corey B NTG video, and it doesn't get any more exciting than this. It is finally time for Final Fantasy, a set that I've been so excited for, since the moment I heard about it, as I'm a big Final Fantasy fan. Maybe the first of the Universes Beyond thing that we've actually went to that I deeply loved. This was Final Fantasy, Dragon Ball Z, Magic. That's kind of been my three favorite things forever. So, catch me when Goku comes out here. I'll be pretty excited as well. But a little different from our normal thing on the channel. We're going to be playing some Limited as I'm getting ready for Pro Tour Final Fantasy and going to be doing a lot of Limited prep. So we might do a little bit of Standard here at some point, but for now we're going to focus on Limited and get some drafting going. We're also in the early access event, so we're going to be playing against a lot of other streamers. I'm going to try to get a lot of drafts in, so hopefully this cascades into a ton of different videos. But before we get into this, of course, let's thank the sponsors who make these videos possible. First up, it's KMC. If you are interested in checking out any of these awesome products, any of these KMC sleeves, hyper mats, as well as these Mox deck boxes, you can go check out the description below and use that promo code in the top left part of your screen to save yourself some cash. They'll also be at the Pro Tour in Vegas at MagicCon Vegas. Use promo code CoreyB there. You'll save that same amount of money by just telling them. Our next sponsor is, of course, the heaviest of the plays. If you are interested in seeing them at MagicCon Vegas, they will also be there. They're also unveiling some new sleeves here as well. I want to make sure I got these colors right, as it looks like it's going to be some cool stuff. So 4 new colors in Vegas: Sorcerer Pink, Mystic Teal, Paladin Yellow, and Monk Orange. So go check out the booth if you're interested in checking out some of their new cool sleeves. You can use that promo code above as well as the URL to save yourself 10% off. You can use that promo code at MC Vegas as well. So, all right, let's draft. I am so excited for this. All right, it's my very first draft, and I'm so excited. I have played a sealed before. You can check that out in one of my previous videos, and I will tell you, one thing I learned from sealed is this card is completely bananas. I never played it, but Jenova, Ancient Calamity, was played against me, and it absolutely wrecked me every time. Being able to, at the beginning of your counter, your combat, put a 1/1 counter equal to its power on target creature, and then it becomes a mutant, and then when it dies, you draw cards equal to its power. Seems like a slam dunk to me. This card was also quite good. Summoner's Griamore. I gotta learn all these names, but I'm gonna try out the rare that I know was really good and go from there. This is my first draft, like I'm saying, so I'm still learning the cards as well, so we're gonna learn it together, but I'm gonna start with the very powerful Golgari rare. Okay, what is this? Wall of Omens, okay. Realms Sketching. Create a token that's a copy of target artifact, creature, or land. Any creature, that's pretty nice. All right, side quest, raise a chocobo. When this enters, create a 2/2 green bird, so already just a solid rate. At the beginning of your first main phase, if you control 4 or more birds, transform it. So not going to happen very often unless we truly go ham on the birds, but the fact that it just replaces itself already is very reasonable. Other things in our colors. I don't want to say I'm going to force things, but, we're not going to be going too deep in changing late packs, as we want to just try out different archetypes and kind of go from there. So maybe I will just be raising a chocobo. Nothing else looks very strong to me. Totally fine card here as well, but we're going to try with just the cheaper threat. See how fast this format is. I think it's quite slow, but all right, the Masamune. All right. And as much of a Final Fantasy fan as I am, I still will not be pronouncing the cards right. I think that's just a safe bet, but here we go. First strike and must be blocked if able. Okay. Creature dying will cause ability to trigger. Okay, so not the best. First strike and must be blocked is not amazing. Without any buffs, it's really not that strong. All right. Whenever one of the tokens would be created under control, those tokens +1 green frog are created. Okay, so I mean that's kind of a combo with our side quest. We'll take that so far. This card was very medium for me. That card also seems very weak. Golgari is all about kind of stuff in your graveyard. The Gigatoad actually is kind of nice, but I'm going to try this card out. I'm going to be plenty happy with Gigatoads in my deck, though. All right, Marble was really nice. Okay, 6 mana for a 4/4. Whenever it enters, each opponent discards a card, loses 2 life, and exiles the top 3 cards of their library. Top 3 cards is throwaway text. Discard is relevant. Lose 2 is relevant. And it has Swamp Cycling. So I'm happy to play this. The Namazu Trader, I'm not a huge fan of. Equipment you control enters. Red-White Boros style equipment deck looks pretty strong. I wouldn't be too shocked if that's a really good pick. The Bard's Bow. Equip 6 is outrageous. Of course, it comes with a job select. So 3 mana, 3/3, totally reasonable. But I'm still going to go with the Marbor here. And we'll start with that. I'm going to start with my picks like this. And then I think I'm going to adjust them kind of after pick 1 is going to be my formatting. But we will see. All right, Tifa's Limit Break. So +2/+2 for 1 mana. Totally fine. And you only get 1 of these, right? Choose 1 mode and pay its additional cost. Okay, so then for 3 mana, double strike, or double target creature's power and toughness. And for a bajillion mana, triple target creature's power and toughness. Okay. So 3 mana, you can make things very large, or just +2/+2, totally reasonable. A return to creatures, not ideal. Or I could start picking the lands. To do some splashing or just get a pump spell. I honestly probably should have took the splash. I'm not going to be too happy if I do play that card, but we'll see. Summon Fat Chocobo has been very good for me. This card, it reads like you're like, okay, I have to give away my 4/4, but it gets to connect 3 times, and it's 5 mana for 6 power. So Fat Chocobo, I'm here for you. Get your Fat Chocobo butt on in here. Love that card. Suplex, I love the joke. Suplexing the train. So good. An incredible card, too. This should not be this late, I would assume, once we kind of get into it. Let's see who we're drafting with as well. I think I saw Amy. I love Amy. Little Darwin. Yeah, Amy the Amazonia. I'm passing to her. Sweet. I love her. She's so awesome. Okay. I think I am just going to take Suplex here. Not sure if we're going to be playing it, but we shall see. All right, I'm going to go with this view now once we get deeper into it. Wow, these blue-red cards are going really deep. All right, ride whenever a land enters. Okay, I think this card is actually pretty solid. I mean, 7 mana becomes a 7, it stays a 7/7. I'd be happy with the Gigatoad as well, but I think I am going to give this a shot. Not happy about that or that. Wow, it looks like blue-red would just be wide open here. Yeah, maybe I should have thought about switching, but I wouldn't say committed by any means, but I'm definitely regretting not being blue-red. If anything, our black is just really tough to get into. That card's pretty weak. We're going to go with the Gigatoad. If I have a lot of things to go with Shinra's reinforcement, it could be okay, but we'll just go with the old Gigachad. Pay 1 life, tap target non-land permanent. Doesn't seem very good. Going 4 to 7 is not that big of a deal. Creature or land. Put the rest on the bottom. Draw a card, then discard. Vehicles really got to blow me away. And I don't think that one does. I'll take the equipment, but I also don't think that looks amazing. Okay, we'll try the bow out, as it is just a 3/3 for 3, and then it leaves something behind. So solid rate, leaving something behind is fine, even if it's equipped 6, which is just too much. We're going to put Suplex over here. I'd like to not play Tifa's Limit Break as well. And we'll see. This format is a little slower, at least the sealed. So we'll see how fast the draft is. So this is just a 2 mana 2/1, and you can re-equip. I do love Monk's Fist. Final Fantasy Tactics, that's all it reminds me of. Not amazing, though, by any means. Okay, so we'll put the Monk's Fist over here. I'd like to not have to play it. Okay, Torgal is a very strong doggo. Summon Shiva looks good. Let's check out our rare. Not going to pick it, but all right. Whenever this enters, discard up to 2 cards, then draw that many cards. Exile Joshua, then return it to the battlefield, transform under its owner's control. Wow, that is a fantastic card. That is an absolute bomb. But not in our colors. We're just going to go for our good wolf. Wolf with a bunch of humans is awesome too. Not saying we'll have it. Next best thing. Not a lot for us here. Another fat chocobo would be fine, but ramping into fat chocobos is pretty solid. Okay, so this is a payoff if we do the Golgari Mill stuff. And it's not that hard to get this. Just, you know, normally by killing stuff. But Sephiroth's intervention seems great. We don't have any removal. I would not be shocked if this is the best pick. Even a Gooba Gardener looks pretty solid. I mean, we really don't have anything to go with this, so I probably am not going to pick it now. Removal is just great, and we have none of it so far. So we are going to just take this, and we'll be sad about it. Oh, this card's great. Cloud of Darkness. So once again, this is a payoff for getting stuff going in our graveyard. But, all right, what does this one do? Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of that player's library. You may sacrifice another creature or artifact. If you do, you may play that. Okay, not that great. 2 mana, 2/1 menace, though, is totally fine. So I think I'm just going to take Cloud of Darkness. This card's incredible, even if we don't find support for it. This card's also great. Summon Anima. The old Summon Anima here. Now, this card's great. I mean, you just get to draw a bunch of cards, and then, I don't know. It's also from Final Fantasy X. I'm not sure if it was in other games, but drawing a bunch of cards, losing some life, inflicting pain on yourself while inflicting pain on your opponent. I'm all for it. Nothing else really in our colors anyways, but yeah, let's do that. So if we're going to bring in some gigantic creatures, 4 mana for a 1/1 when this attacks, put a creature into play. If it's an enchantment card, it enters tapping and tapping. So our fat chocobos, our summon anima, all those things. So I'm going to give it a shot. You know, there's probably a solid chance that like Gooba Gardener would be just better. But hey, we're going to try the rare, or Reno and Rude could be strong as well. I hope y'all enjoy some limited content from me. I know I'm not necessarily the limited guy, but I want to be doing more. As limited really is becoming my favorite format. You know, I still love constructed, but the older I get, the more I just want to draft. All right. Looks okay so far. I think we need a little bit more early game, so maybe some more Gooba Gardeners, something to ramp into these giant creatures. That would be ideal. Okay, Tifa's Limit Break again. Oh, another Sephiroth's Intervention. Definitely going to do that. More removal, gaining some life when we kill a creature. Like I said, I think the format is pretty slow, so, you know, these kind of removal spells are going to be great. All right, let's see. What do we got? So we can commune, world map, search this for a basic land card. It also fills our graveyard up a little bit, so this is something we could play instead of a 17th land. Could also play this, as we do have some things we're starting to build towards it. You know, I've thought this card is bad in the past, but maybe it's worth it when you can support it. And if anything's going to support it, it's going to be a deck like this. That's just a normal land. Sack another creature or artifact to draw a card. 3 mana, 2/2 flying Death Touch is nothing special, but it's reasonable. I still think there would have been a busted Izzet deck here I probably could have done if I didn't kind of force Golgari with Jenova. All right, Blitzball. So a 3 mana rock. When I'm splashing, this would be okay, but otherwise it's not very good. This is also not that great in this style of deck, but I do want some early cards. We're going to pick it, kind of hope we don't have to play it. Gooba Gardener! Goobu Gardener. Is it Goobu or Gooba? We're going to find out. I'm going to take it, though, regardless. Happy about it. The rat. When it dies, I create a treasure token. Totally reasonable. The map is fine here too, but like the dies get a treasure is much better than Black Mage's rod, I think, but we shall see. All right, what does this do? 3, 2. I'm gonna take it, but all right. Return it to the battle with control, and it has a base power. So for 2 mana, your creature comes back as a 3/2, and then it gets larger. It looks pretty bad. Looks pretty medium. Let's get rid of this. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have a second one, which is insane. Or let's read the Darkness Crystal. Black spells you cast cost 1 less to play. If a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, instead exile and you gain 2 life. Okay, put target creature card exiled with Darkness Crystal onto the battlefield, tapped under your control with 2 additional counters. Okay, I mean, putting it back into play tapped, I think is a real cost. There's a lot of setup with this. It goes late, but you know, like, what was the black card from the last set where you like tapped, return a creature, but you got to pay for it? Like, I don't think it's anywhere near that level. So I'm just gonna take another busted alien here, and just be pretty happy about it. So, all right, this was a SRAM. What's Tifa's Lockhart? Whenever land you control enters, double Tifa's power. So basically a 2 mana 2/2. If I had some kind of ways to put a bunch of lands into play, it'd be great, but I do not. Spells cast from the graveyard, where X is number of creature cards in your graveyard. Okay, I mean, this would be good in this style of deck, and it's already 4 mana for 4 power. There's a solid chance that Summon Fact Chocobo is just better. Enters each opponent discards a card, and Ravenous Rat's in here. I'm gonna try it, but I wouldn't be shocked if I should have just taken a fat chocobo here. All right, how about the Earth Crystal? So the green reduction, 1 or more +1/+1 counters. So we put on creature control twice that many. Distribute 2 counters among 1 to 2. So 4 counters for 6 mana. Now here's a crystal I can get behind. That is a nice one. I don't think we have a ton of synergies with it. Oh, we do. Ride the Shootpuff. And Torgor. Plus this. Plus, oh, we have synergies galore. Okay, this is just going to be great in our deck. Oh, it's going to be sweet. Okay, what does Fang, Fearless, whatever do? Whenever one of our creatures leave your battlefield, you draw a card and you lose a life. Okay, so flashback. Meld with another card. Oh, I don't even remember how meld works. Meld with vanilla. Okay, I don't know what that one is. Regardless, 3 mana for that body is plenty fine. Let's see what else we got. No, that's not very good. I mean, I'm going to take it. 1 mana, 1/1 Death Touch. And with an additional ability is fine. Nothing special. But, all right, we got to find this other card. Melds with Vanilli, Cheerful Icy? I'm not sure how to say that. Poison the water. All creatures get -1. I think I probably just want to land here. Almost assuredly, yeah. We got enough playables that we're going to be close to. The Fire Crystal. Man, the crystals are popping. Let's see. What does this do? Search your library for a land, but on the battlefield. Reasonable. If I need a playable, I'll play it, but not excited about it. Jesus. All the crystals. You know, this is some solid removal. I think this is good. I want to try it main to just give it a shot and see how applicable it is. Ooh, I mean, this card's insane on turn 1 and it's horrific later. But let's try it and try to get it in. It also synergizes with some of our cards. Yeah, I don't even like that crystal. Would I play it? I don't think so. I don't have enough removal. Maybe in like black red I'm supposed to play it. I'm gonna take a world map and then play 16 lands on a map. Hey, Fat Chocobo, I'm fine with that. I don't really want any of this. Put this here. All right, let's see what we want to cut. You know, commune with beavers is usually going to be pretty bad, but it fuels cards into our yard. For things like Cloud of Dark. Oh, it's permanent only. So no, okay, I think it's just bad then. Ancient Calamity. So, I mean, we're definitely keeping, we're probably swamp cycling. We have the Chocobo on one as well. I mean, this probably doesn't get much better. Center myself there. Let me know if the cam size is good as well. Like, I haven't done as much limited. So, you know, if you guys think I should be in a different spot or something, love any kind of feedback like that. Also, they got my name. They butchered my name when they set it up. So I'm Corey B. MTG. It's like a MTG. Like it's like a delay there. I love it. I really don't. But here we go. Let's do some battling. We got the Chocobo. Alright. Yeah, I mean, this is just going to be nice. So I could just do this and play this and hope to curve out. It's probably better here. We'll get our Chocobo beatdowns going. Just in case we draw another land, then maybe we'll just have the marble. All we want to do is curve into our 4, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So, let's attack. And boom, get a flyer. Oh, limited content is going to be so glorious to make. Going to be so glorious. Okay, which one do I want to make? When a mutant you control dies during your turn, you draw cards equal to its power. Alright, put a 1/1 counter on equal to it. Okay, so it's better with pump spells, so maybe I should have done something with that, but, you know, YOLO. Let's go here. So this is now a bird mutant. I guess I could at any point sack this Chocobo and draw like 1 billion cards. That seems good. And it's just at the beginning of combat. God, that card's insane. Boo. Okay, we've drawn only lands, but, you know, that's okay. Sacrifice another creature. Okay, so let's go like this. Oh, it's just another. All right. It's a little more tame. Still busted. And we'll say go. Now we have the ability to at least sack something. This card's good. I think this card is actually going to play out a lot better. Being able to sack in response to a removal. If it said sack any creature, it would be a little better, but that card also seems very good. Wait, Orosite. Oblivion Ring. Costs a little extra. Alright. Zidane. When it enters, gain control of target creature an opponent controls until end of turn. Untap it. It gains lifelink and haste. Whenever an opponent gains control of a permanent from you, you create a treasure token. Okay, so you're stealing my stuff, eh? Okay. Yeah. And a little lifelink action. Oh, they get it when you give it back. Oh, that's cute. Fat Chocobo. Drew that a little off curve, but a-okay. I'm gonna leave the alien behind, but we're gonna keep beefing up our Iriman. Okay, let's play some marble, cast some bad breath. I love the animation in all the Final Fantasy movies with all the marbles. Nasty. Okay. Summon Ifrit gone. Just a solid Boros deck, it looks like. Still mad they took our Chocobo. I was going to sacrifice that and draw like 10 cards. Okay. So, instant speed. We're going to go to combat. I want this here, And then if it dies, so be it. At least I'll draw some cards. And the flyer... Okay, I guess the flyer has to get chumped. I don't think I care too much. I'll just allow it and play a fat chocobo. And then if they do any tricks, then I can mess around with it. So trying to deal damage equal to the number of creatures you control. Plus the number of equipment you control to target creature. No equipment, so just trying to deal 3. I think this is totally fine. Like, I guess I'm going to lose both creatures, but I'm going to draw 1 billion cards. Yeah, sure. Should draw 3, right? Oh, wait, I draw equal to the power? Wait a minute. Oh, my goodness. Am I going to deck? Okay. Well, that seems really good. Wow. Okay. This is really good with this. So let's play that first. And I think we're still just going to play Fat Chocobo, but... Yeah, my deck might be awesome. My deck very well could be awesome. Let's get rid of some cards, and I think we're going to be able to manage to piece this one together since we just drew 1,000 cards. For a second, I thought it was just equal to the counters, but my goodness. Okay, now, so everything has trample. Let's go here, here. Let's go like this. I guess I can just kill both creatures, huh? Kabang. Kabang. Hooray! All right, let's keep gaming. Jackson Knorr, I believe he took second at the Portland RC, losing to the Amulet player. He was playing Breach. I never forget a Breacher. I think they combined Pro Tour players to give them some early access in these events. So pretty cool stuff. So they can prep for the Pro Tour. All right, so I think we're going to play the rat. That thing can actually be pretty scary, to be honest. Getting a little flooded. Can sack treasures, though. That's kind of nice. I think this bat might be very, very good. Ooh. Okay. Okay, we're in a lot of trouble this game. Lots of trouble. A fast Rakdos deck? Uh-oh. I think this is where you want this deck. Or where you want this card. Now, would I want to block that? I don't think so. That's probably not good for me. Perforos. Devotion to red. Whenever another creature you control enters, it deals 2 damage. Wow, okay. That's pretty good. So I can play a Giga Toad. I can't do Bulls, so I should just play the Toad, I think. The next turn I could do a couple things. I mean, I'm going to attack because I'm not really blocking. Jeez, that is so good. Just the static ability on it. I'm in trouble. I'm in some trouble. Alright. Oh, am I an Aeon? I love it. How do I summon? I just keep clicking? Alright. Just a good, aggressive Rakdos deck, huh? Oh, man. I am scared. Yikes. Okay, so let's play this. Let's go with this. I'm going to put an extra counter here. Oh, got Yuna. One of my favorites. How do I possibly win? I think it starts by not dying, believe it or not. So I think I just have to say go. I'm too far behind. Then I could sacrifice this, but then I don't have enough mana to activate this. And they clearly have 2 spells in hand, as Jackson missed a land last turn. Okay. Okay. Feel like I'm very dead. What is this? You may have, whenever a warrior attacks, you may have its controller create a 1/1 warrior token that's tapped and attacking. Okay. Is there any warriors? Oh, thank God. Oh, this is a warrior. Well, those 2 cards work pretty well together. They can put me to 1. I just can never beat this. It's indestructible. Okay. I don't gain life off that. Oh, the pain. I can feel the pain now. I can feel the pain. I'm dead. I'm absolutely dead. Okay. All right. Well, that brought us down to earth. Maybe our deck is a little more normal than we thought. We did draw a lot of lands, but I don't think we were beating that with a good draw. That was a nice deck. Looks good. I mean, we got a lot of our good cards. The Summoner's Grimoire? Okay. Summoner's Grimoire works really well with this, and we're pretty close to 4 birds already, so yeah, it's going to be a snap keep. Alright. Not sure what that one does. Surveils 2. Okay. It's just 6 mana removal spell. Very medium. But probably good in Golgari. Alright, we are going to need some lands. That will help. Alright, side quest. Raise a Chocobo. Now, if we get 4, what does it even do? Oh, into Black Chocobo. Yes. That brings me back to all the Final Fantasy Tactics. That was probably my second favorite game. Final Fantasy X and then Tactics. I played the hell out of Tactics, y'all. Whenever one or more cards leaves my graveyard. I don't think I have much support for this, so this is probably a horrendous card for me. Alright, so there's that. So I could just get a 3/3 or a Flying Bat or a 2/3. So I think I'm just going to go with the best card on rate. Then we'll try to get this down next turn. The Bard's Bow. What a beautiful song. Yeah, 3 mana, 3/3 reach is pretty solid. So it doesn't really do anything when it comes down, but it, of course, takes over the game. So that's going to be something I want to play into the late game. Alright, whenever an opponent... Oh, what game is that from? It must be one of the newer ones. Whenever a creature an opponent controlled dies, put a number of 1/1 counters on Vincent Valentine equal to the creature's power. Wow. Whenever Vincent Valentine attacks, you may transform it. Jesus. Okay. That's pretty good. So it gets larger as we go. Yeah, I think I'm just going to be doing some summoning. But let's attack first. Crunch. Okay. So yeah, I mean, they're nice plays to like just kill my creature, attack, and then this dies. You return it to the battlefield as the creature. So like it doesn't maintain the counters. I would think, right? We're going to find out. And it transforms before the damage. So it would maintain the counters. Because it didn't. If it doesn't get removed from combat, it's not going to get, you know, it's not going to get its counters taken away. It would have to be untapped to not have the counters. So I think that's how it works. So now it doesn't have the ability on the front. Sure. Okay. Okay, well. I mean, I'm definitely putting this into play. Then I'm just debating if I want to just cast one of these spells or get the crystal going. And I suppose it's the crystal, huh? Okay, yeah, let's do that. So let's attack. Fat Chocobo, attacked and attacking. More birds. And like once this dies, like the damage is kind of done, you know? Alright. God, I almost just want to keep the pressure going. As that seems better to me. Trample lifelink, so if I just get a bad creature to step in front, that's probably better, huh? The Earth Crystal seems absurd, though, if I draw land. Just 4 counters. Alright, we're gonna do the old crystal thing, why not? Why not? Set seems fun, y'all. Set seems really fun. Okay, trample, lifelink, reach. It feels like it's kind of a trap to block it all, but... So first mainstay, so you already have to have them in play, but I'm going to try to block. I could see this working out poorly for me. I just love Fat Chocobo, it's so funny. Alright. Still trades. What? Ah, I should have continued to read. Yikes. Okay, well. Are they dead? 4, 7... 7, 10, 14? Alright, let's see... Yay! Bang! A Fat Chocobo wins again! Earth Crystal, pretty good card. Scuba Gardener to ramp, or Torgal to ramp into it. Yeah, I mean, this is a snap keep. Definitely a snap keeper. Great hand. And neither of them work well with our Torgal. I don't know how many humans there are. I haven't seen a ton, you know? Like, in the 2 events I played, this being the second. So we'll probably just play our Gooba Gardener to make it a little less susceptible to removal since we don't need the colored mana. Oh. The Robin. Bowl of Alamigo. Okay. Not that big of a deal, but I will still play the Gooba Gardener. Do some blocking. What? Oh. That is a combo. So it is a 4-3. Okay. Well, that's scary. No blocks. And I could kill it with Sephiros's intervention. Just get it out of there. And you gotta pay 4 to equip. Honestly, it's not the worst idea. Because I could play this and then just, like, try to block, but if they kill it, or they pump this up if I do block, I'm in a lot of trouble. Pay life equal to its power. And ward 1? Oh, good thing I didn't do that. Okay, that would have been a nightmare. So, I'm gonna not completely destroy myself and get my rare going. That would have been brutal. I can put it on their stuff. That would not be a good idea. So their attack is free. Okay, well, at least now I know I'm not blocking. Do I get to block for free now, though? Attacks. Yeah, I mean, I'll block. I'll eat the hero. I feel like that was a miss attack there, but we're going to find out. If I lose my Jenova, this will hurt, but... If you control 3 or more creatures... Oh my goodness! You're not alone. That is one to keep an eye on. Yikes. Okay, well... We are officially in trouble. But... I can kill this, gain some life, pay 5... and hold this back as a blocker. And I can do a little combo with this. But I think I just need to do this first. So let's say go. Hopefully they're out of steam. So ward 1 and ward pay a bunch. Okay. Be out of steam. God, do they just have another thing? If they do the same play, depending on the timing, I could make it work, but you know, if I lose my Gooba Gardener, though, I don't care that much. So I am going to still block. So, I mean, unless they're equipping all of them to this, sure. I mean, now I just block here. See what they do. And now I could even take this. That was strange. Okay. I'm gonna take it. This could be silly, but... So I'll lose 3, but I'll gain 2. Okay, it was just destroying my creature. I no longer have to pay the ward 1, so I can just let this die. My plant is dead. Okay, well, I'll kill it now. So maybe I took some unnecessary damage there. We shall see. But next turn I have a nice play. Get some combo. I get a frog out of this. Cooking some frogs here. Okay. Start with this and get our side quest going. I want to make birds work so bad. Birds. And they're so expensive to equip now. So, like, these are so bad if this thing's gone. Birds and frogs. And one hungry Quina? The gourmet. Not sure what game that was from. I didn't play all of them. I played 7, I played 10, and I watched my brother play a lot of them on Super Nintendo, but I'm a huge fan of the games I know, and then, you know, didn't play a ton of them. And then once I started playing Magic, I basically never played Final Fantasy until Final Fantasy VII Rebirth came out. Okay. So just 4 mana, draw a card, and then you can pay 1 to attach. Okay. All right, there's a Boros equipment style deck for sure. And it has haste? Is this in play? Oh, that was the end step that they put a 9 into play. Okay. So 4/3. So I suppose I just want to double block. Everything else I would lose 2 creatures. Here I only lose my 2/3, so yeah, sure. right. Well, this is just a frog, right? All right. All right. One card. Do I want to start getting in there with my Chocobo? I don't think they won't block, but do I want to have to block with this? Not really, so I guess I will just have to say go. Hold this back for something big. Or a trick. But that's the thing, these kind of games will favor the person who has the equipment. They'll wear you down. What is that? Okay. So this would be a 5-4. Maybe I have to kill that in response to this. And in that case, I probably should have attacked. Alright. I need to intervene. Yeah, I think I missed 3 damage there, because they're not attacking with this. Okay, that was pretty good. That was really good. Okay, so I am going to get in there. And I think I'm just going to sack my frog and block, so let's do this. Now, I'll get punished if they have, like, a suplex for my big bat friend. So I hope if they have suplex, which they definitely might, that they would do it here, but they did not. So let's do this and hope for the best. Okay, that's okay. So now we have one good death touch blocker, and we can sacrifice this frog to draw a card. So they still even need a land to equip both. Like, that just shows how bad equipment is. I wouldn't be shocked if Boros is the most, like, high variance draft deck in this entire format. Just like, yeah, if you have the stone nuts, it's insane. But we'll see. We will see. Time will tell. Either way, this format looks awesome. Okay. Let's block with a frog. Eat the frog. Ooh, the old fat chocobo, huh? Alright, we're close to our bird quest. What is this? Or another drawer if you control enters, and whenever an equipment you control enters, you may discard a card if you do draw a card. Okay. Well... double strike, huh? Guess I start by attacking, but I may have to chump here. I'm just gonna play both my cards. Fat Chocobo! 5 mana, 6 power. Pretty good. Pretty dang good. So I can give this double strike and it would still just trade for my Chocobo. 3-2, double strike. Even if I just blocked with these two, it would trade, huh? Which I probably will do. Alright, things have changed. So you gain 1. Now, let's say I take 8. Everything's going to have trample. So they're going to have 3 toughness to block. So take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 with a land. So it really doesn't get me there. So do I just trade away my whole team? It doesn't trample. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna block with this. Get a treasure. Okay, now I'm going to start by sacking said treasure. See what I got cooking. Ride the shoe puff. Okay, I will. Ride the shoe puff. Play a land. 1/1 counter on something. Want to leave back one of my chocobos. So I'm going to put this one beefed up. I'm going to leave back this. Leave back those two. That way I can block and sack. And I can block with another creature in case they do something wild. And now I can ride the shoe puff to victory next turn. Ooh, I bet I got to set a stop. Okay. Yep. I bet I have to set a stop. If I wait for the draw step, I can animate this and then it'll gain trample, huh? Because it's at chapter 2. Yeah, so I get one more attack with the fat chocobo. Does 2 damage to any target. Uh-oh. Yay, we did it. Okay, but yeah, next turn I was going to animate the shoe puff, gain trample, and hey, fat chocobo. Pretty good card. Pretty good card. On the play, Torgal into Earth Crystal. And if we can ever get Anima. Plus the black mana to help us out. This looks awesome. The best draw we can have is that 4 mana equipment. Play that on turn 3. Turn 4, summon Anima. Tapped and attacking. Oh, so good. I think that was the first Aeon we saw in Final Fantasy X. I could be wrong. Y'all, I just can't stop smiling. I'm so excited for this set. It's just gonna be so fun. Alright, let's get Torgor going. Earth Crystal is not amazing next turn by any means, but we'll still play it. Yeah, it's better to be mana efficient here. So here's an Earth Crystal. Things get cheaper. So if we ever draw a human, this gets 2. For each dog. Okay. I'm not sure how good this card is. Summon Fenrir. Search for a land. It dies after a while, but yeah, still could be good. Okay, so let's get our chocobo. And let's do this. Puts a land into your hand. Okay, then I will say go. I don't want to trade with something that's going to die very soon. And I'm going to have a large creature in play, so hopefully they don't get their chapter 3. Okay. What does this do? Alright, Ignis Scientia. God, which game was that from, too? I'm not sure. Okay. Enters, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may put a land card from among them onto the battlefield tapped. Rest on the bottom. I've come up with a new recipe. We got a cook in the building. Exile target card from a graveyard. If a creature card was exile this. Okay. Sure. So you get a food. Yeah, nothing special. Either way, summon Anima is going to be nice. Alright, let's get this world map out of here. I think there's going to be a lot of, like, waiting out summon creatures, which adds to an interesting dynamic. Alright. Yeah, I don't want to attack. It's going to die. So here it is. Summon Anima. Pain. Okay, now the chapter goes away. So I wonder, does it see itself? I would think it does. You know, if they didn't have a creature, regardless, they weren't able to do it. But, you know. Curious, if it goes away and that's the only creature on the battlefield, would they draw a card? I don't know. We're going to find out. Isn't this a legend? It looks like a legend. Okay. Someone's cooking. I don't know if they're cooking with gas or cooking with fuel. That's the same thing, Corey. You're an idiot. Sorry, I was just chatting for y'all. You put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Okay, interesting. Pain. All right, we're definitely going to play Ride the Shoot Puff. Oh, this is so good with Earth Crystals. Is this as an instant? Oh my god, that's at instant speed? Mother of God. Okay, so I'm going to put counters here. And we're going to attack. Okay. I guess I'll just play my 2 creatures. And then I'll start pumping things up. What's the last? So I got 1 more draw, and then each opponent sacks a creature of their choice and loses 3 life. My goodness. Oh yeah, I did lose to that from my buddy. I lost to my buddy in my pre-release thing where he went turn 2 Dark Ritual into Jet on the play. And I did not have a removal spell. Oh my god. Omega? Heartless Evolution? Put X counters on each of those permanents and you gain X life, where X is the number of non-basic lands. Okay, so 3 stun counters, gain 3 life. None of it's gonna matter. I'm about to pop off with the old Earth Crystal. Okay, Pain. Anyone who saw that when for Final Fantasy X, this was like the first boss that was just an absolute pain in the ass to deal with. So it's an 8/8. I have to get through 8/8s. Okay. I can only get through the 8/8 with this creature, huh? So let's animate the Chocobo. Gonna lose Anima next turn. But that's okay. Let the Earth Crystal rain down. Alright. I could just ride the Shoot Puff now instead of doing the crystal thing. Might be better. Is it? Okay. Here they are. Alright, take 1 billion. Your go. That is a swole bird. That bird did not skip gym day, leg day, arm day, any of the days. If they like start blinking Omega, that would be pretty good. Ice Flan. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Okay. Each opponent sacks a creature. Now, I could animate the Shoot Puff and give itself a counter. That seems pretty good. They have to single block each of those, so they're forced into a trade here and a chump here, so they have to take 2. Okay. I'm here for it. Maybe that was aggressive because they have a bounce spell or something. Alrighty. Yeah, maybe I didn't have to do that in case there's some kind of wrath effect. I really don't know what kind of wrath effect there is, but it's probably not this. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. The Gigatoad's coming free pretty soon. And we're going to have a lot of lethal attackers. So here you go. Kerplunk. I will pass the priority. Bang! All right, we got to get a 7 winner with this. I think our deck is really good. I mean, we got destroyed by Jackson, but we'll see if we can get everybody else. Okay. I mean, we have the Chocobo into Torgal. I mean, this has to be our best 1-2 in the deck, so... And then we just have some solid cards. I mean, we just saw how good Summon Enema was. I just said Summon Enema, didn't I? Summon Anima. Nice. Nice. Two very different things. Two very, very different things. Okay. So 2-1. Oh, 2-2 that gains a life when you attack, essentially. Okay, here's this. Alright, now we can't do anything, though, next turn as it stands, which is a bummer. Is a bummer. Alright, definitely not blocking anything there. Both my creatures are better than yours. You leave my Torgal alone. Okay. Chocobo, you're going to be doing some defense. Yikes. Okay. I am going to then say go and I guess set some stops to do some bluffing. But yeah, we needed to draw something there, I think. And I mean, I'm going to try to eat the creature instead, but I don't know if it's going to work. Yeah, all right. That leads me to believe they do not have a pump spell. Shocking, I know. But man, I'm not doing anything with this. You really do got to build around this card, and I sure didn't. So I'm not going to block, and we might just not play a single thing next turn either. Sad. I mean, maybe we'll just play it. Maybe we'll just be sad and play it. That's a pretty good card. I bet that's a staple for this style of deck. All right, I think I would much rather play that. Oh, is this a human too? Oh, it is. Okay. Nice. Okay, this is probably great. Yeah, no attacks. We'll play some defense, and we'll really throw those in front of things, and then we'll summon Anima, and then go from Cloud of Darkness after that. This must be from one of the OGs. Yeah, I like I said, I haven't played the early ones. Pretty much started at 7. That's when I became a fan. I might have to go back and play them all, though. Indestructible. Put Zach Fear's counter on target creature, then attach an equipment. Okay. So they can move these equipments around, go big, go tall, essentially. I don't have anything to meld with this, so I won't be doing that. Oh, I remember that beast. I don't remember what game it's from, but... I mean, that's badass. Okay. Are you paying 1 to equip? Now, I gotta be wary of that 1 mana +4/+4. So, I don't even think I should go crazy here. Yeah, I'm just gonna block. I think I'm okay with that. Although I traded down, essentially, because it was a 1/1. But, you know, all the work it takes to equip stuff. What does this do? Flying? My only weakness. We'll be able to clean that up. We could clean it up now. During your turn, it jumps. Maybe I should kill this. As I need to maintain my battlefield. As, you know, to make Summon Anima good. Yeah, because I'm not going to have another chance to kill it if they just start strapping it. So, yeah, I think I will. It's sad. Okay. So they can protect it now. Okay, I guess I screwed this up. Because, yeah, they can just protect. Yeah, that could be brutal. Yep, I hate all my decisions there. Immediately after I played it, I realized this Zac can kind of get me. Maybe now I have to, like, start getting aggressive? Well, now it's indestructible, so no choice. Mistakes were made. So they have to equip both of these to do something, to be able to push through my Cloud of Darkness, but if they do that, that's kind of bad news for me. And that's going to be a hit for 5. The Summon Anima. God dang it! I kept thinking that as a joke, and now I can't stop saying it. Summon Anima is going to be real brutal. Yeah, that could have been a game-changing mistake there. As if I just play this instead, sure they can beef it up, but at least I'm drawing a bunch of cards. Because I will trade, happily. But I don't think I'm going to have that option. I mean, I guess I'm going to have to get aggressive. Not going to want to block this turn. Alright. That could be good. Now should I just get busy? So if I go down to 4, then I go down to 3. If they have a removal spell for this, I'm likely just dead. Alright, we're going to go for it. But I think we might be perishing here because of that minor misplay here. I guess. Oh, I just drew that. I was like, yeah, if I play this, I could boost it up. That's just too slow. We need to find one of our Sephiroth's intervention for sure. And then, easy peasy. So we'll thin our deck with the world map. It's 4 damage target creature. Target tapped creature. Uh-oh. And it flies? And gains flying? Wow, that card is no joke. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm dead. Looks like we're going to have to win out from here. Alright, Sephiroth's intervention, and we still have a chance, but might not even be enough. Pain! This is not a flyer. Earth Crystal into Fat Chocobo. Can't even do that. Oh, I can do that. Okay, so I guess we Earth Crystal. Get 2 counters. Hope they block. And then cry. Fat Chocobo puts 2 bodies in, but these birds don't fly. Dang flightless birds. Then we die. Yep, can't win. Alright, alright. That was a nice deck. I would have liked to know if I could have turned that one around. The game would have played out really different, so yeah, that one I might have punted. Okay, on the play. Hey, we got our Chocobo again. I am here for it. Perfectly reasonable hand. Alright. Chocobo! Bird, 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 bird. No play for 2 is going to be unfortunate, but first strike, Death Touch. Hello. All right. I mean, that was pretty good. I get an extra I still want to curve out, I think. Birds. Birds, birds, birds. We got 2. Fat Chocobo, where are you at? First strike and Death Touch. Oh, just on your turn. Okay, okay. Oh, Tonberry! I remember that. That's funny. Okay. Well, Do I want to trade away my precious tutu? I don't think I do, because I can flip with Fat Chocobo. Now I think I get this going first, because this will trigger an additional time. Okay, let's do that. 2-3 coming in. And let's cook. Alright. So this would create a token off that. Synergizes pretty nicely. And then the Sephiroth's Intervention. Totally solid card. It's been amazing every time we've had it. Which leads me to believe there's not a ton of solid removal in the format. I think that to be true. But I'm not positive. I haven't looked over everything, you know, in depth. First strike, death touch. You got it. I'll be getting slapped with that. Stab me in the night. Wow. +1/+1 for each equipment you control. Okay. Well, unfortunate that I don't have anything really great going on. It's either I completely stop attacking with my birds, which I think I will have to do to hold off for Fat Chocobo. I could attack with this, but even this I don't really want to attack with. I don't think I have good attacks, which is so sad. So if I attack everything, they block here, probably block here, take 2. Alright. It's gonna be sad. Oh, I can attach it to a frog? Now let's put it to our hero. I just don't have any good attacks. Bummer. And I can never block this card, I feel. That's a 4-3 now. Well, I'd love to block it if possible. Yep. Okay. A 5-4. Well. Still don't have great attacks. But I think I will just Sephiroth's Intervention this. But, like, I don't even want to attack into these two things. So, I just have to say go yet again. Sad. Okay. Say go, see if they put anything scarier into play. Black, white, medium stuff. Always good. Can sack a frog to put a counter on this. And if I top deck a land, Fat Chocobo, and we're cooking, then I got Dark Chocobo. What does this even do? Land you control. Birds you control. Oh, yeah. God, that's good flavor. That's some good flavor. All right, I'll take it yet again. Okay. What are you going to take from me? My chef. Okay. Okay. Oh, it searches for itself. Okay, that's pretty cute. All right, let's get this thing out of there. Dang it. So I could play the Gooba Gardener to guarantee that I get this going, or I play the better creature. Ugh, how the hell am I gonna deal with this stupid Tonberry? I just have no good attacks. I mean, I want Fat Chocobo to resolve. I think it's more important than getting a flyer going. So, yeah. There's my Gardener. Sadness. Sadness. Stupid Tonberry is so good. First strike, death touch. It's giving me a knife. Alright, no blocks. I'll just take 20 from this stupid Tonberry. Okay, that sucks. Well, fat chocobo time. Guess I can attack with this. They just double block with the staff creatures though, so alrighty. Our big finish. Dark Chocobo. Do I want to? No, I don't have to attack with this now because I can attack next turn and then re-equip. Alright, if you do anything to my side quest, raise a Chocobo, I'm going to be pissed. Alright, that's pretty good. Savannah Lions? Oh, they work well with other infantry? Okay, that's cute. I might triple block. What does this do? One or more other creatures and or artifacts you control, draw a card. Well, I guess I'll take it one more time. God, I gotta kill this thing eventually. Fine, I give up. Sadness. Kill my Gooba. Alright. Had enough of that thing wrecking me. This triggers once per turn? Dang, I can't even, like, attack into that very well. Alright, I have done it. I have transformed, and it's not even very good. Alright, so how much trample is this? 9? Does it have haste? Yeah, I guess it's been in for a while. Alright, so 11, 14, 14 plus 8. Oh, this is not going to be lethal. Yeah, not lethal. 6/6 Trampler. Well, I should still probably get in there with my 2 biggins. Alright. This might be the end of our Golgari run. Where's our big aliens? Man, I think I did cut that destroy target artifact card. And I'm definitely paying the price for it a bit. Okay. Alright, here's my Torgal. We'll say go. Now I can equip a bow at least. Get a little bit of a big creature going. My poor fat Chocobo is not going to be around forever, though. Ah, that's a good card. Garaha? Garahatia? I got to get all my pronunciations down to be working commentary. I'm going to need a Final Fantasy expert to walk me through everything. Phantom Train. Okay. Trample. Now I probably just want to get in there. Probably strap up my frog. 4-2. Or my dark chocobo. Alright. Sack an artifact or a creature. Put a 1/1 counter on this. 1, 2, 3. So, I mean, can soak up any one creature. So I don't want to go tall. So let's say that's unlocked. This is unlocked. Then there's 5. So... 3 toughness. So, okay. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 damage I'm getting through. This has trample, so I could just die on the crackback. Okay, I guess I'll strap this to this. If I attack all, what happens? Big creature here, sacks everything, kills it. Here, blocks here. Then we have 3. That soaks up 3 damage, and then they take 9. And then this giant phantom train kills me, which might be the case anyways. Whatever, math is for blockers. I think this is going to yield to me dying, but I don't think me holding back here would be correct either. This train just gets to run rampant on me. This Phantom Train could be a good card. Yep. God, they can do that many times. Nine, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, just take it. So all they got to do is just put 2 in front. Yeah, I think I'm dead here. Especially if they had anything. Okay. Now, if they don't sack anything to Phantom Train, then it's all good. Or if they sack any of the creatures that are blocking. Yep. Yeah, I think this is them staying alive. Which means they will be killing me. Dang it, dang it. 9, 10, 11. Okay, I'm not dead yet. Oh, I'm definitely dead to Dion. Dion is messed up, y'all. Oh, yeah. This Phantom Train gets to chug along. I mean, I wasn't going to win with this anyways, but... Alright, that was a bit of an aggressive attack, but I felt like I had to close the game down because this combo seems sick. But, looks like we just got. And that's going to do it for this one. But hey, this is a lot of fun. We didn't get our first 7 win, but our deck was still sweet, and I had an absolute blast. So, if y'all are interested in more limited content, I did have fun. I did have fun. That's when you know a set's good. When you can click that smiley face while you're still getting wrecked. Yeah, we didn't do great. 4 and 3. I think our deck was definitely missing some things, but who knows? This was draft 1 for me, so we're still for sure learning. So if you like this limited content, want to see me make more of it, well, too bad I'm going to anyways. So you should see more of them. I don't have a for sure schedule probably Monday, Wednesday, Friday, depending on how many I'm going to record. But yeah, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and share it as well. I appreciate you all so much. See you in the next video.